what are we going to do? What are we doing here with this fight? I'd like to get back to the more basic, where we are. Because under the United Nations, it's said that 96% of the CO2 emissions are naturally occurring. Only 4% of all the CO2 emissions of the world are anthropogenic, man-made. See, I could use the term like you all did. Only 4%. And then they go on, the United Nations goes on to say that all coal-fired powerhouses in America, if you shut off terminated a coal-fired power, every one of them shut down in America under the United Nations, said you only reduce the CO2 emissions by 0.2%. That's not my statistic. That's from the United Nations, 0.2%. So what I'm doing, I'm the engineer in the room here on this. So now we're getting to the point, under this rule, they want to reduce it 30%. So we're talking about a rule that reduces 30% of 0.2%. We're talking about a reduction of CO2 emissions in the globe of 0.06%. Forget the argument over 112 or 111. We're going to spend billions of dollars. We're going to raise rates. Jobs are going to be lost to save 0.06% of the CO2 emissions.